Hi there everybody, it's been a while, but yeah, welcome back to Simon Outdoors. I'm still here. Yeah, I've not been on camera for a bit. I've not really fancied being on camera with stuff that's been happening at home, with work, family, everything basically. But I thought, hey, I want to do a one-off project. Well, maybe not a one-off project, it depends how it goes. So I thought, I'll grab the camera and I'll show you that, and I'll quickly talk to you about some of the bits and bobs that I've been doing since I last recorded. So I'll spin you back round. As you can see here, I'm not having a wine glass full of water, that's actually salt water. I've just used warm water. This is the first time I'm trying this. I've seen a couple of videos. I thought about it before, etching knives, and it was brought to me because yesterday I gave away a few tools, and one of them was a battery charger, and somebody said, oh, you could have used that to etch knives. And I thought, oh yeah, I thought about that. So I looked up on YouTube, loads of videos showing doing it with a 9-volt battery. So my mum's just been over to pick the kids up, and she brought me this new 9-volt battery, so I'm hoping it's full of power, because it's a cheap one, not like a Duracell or something. I found this one in the battery basket, which I don't think there's going to be a lot in there, but if I struggle with that one, what I'll do is I'll connect both batteries together and try that. So basically what you need is some cotton buds, I've seen used, or cotton balls, but I'm going to try with cotton buds because I've not searched all over for any other types of cotton. You connect the battery up, I'll show you in a minute, and you etch it in using salt water. It seems very basic, but it seems to work. So I've just carved my initials. On the other side I might do a pattern, but I'll show that later. So what have I got on the table? Well, the main bits are these bits of wood. This is actually a display case that I'm making, because if I take you through into the utility room, very tidy utility room, this is like, it's meant to be household stuff for dogs in here, but then it ends up being my bushcraft dump, which should have been in the garage but it's now in here. So starting at the back, like deer skins, rucksack, got my Bergen down there, sleeping bags, big piece of chagger for display, lots of Mora knives. I'll talk to you about that maybe another day. And then down here there's just a few, but I don't know if you can tell what they are until I pull this curtain back. Leather strops. I've been making lots of leather strops, and there's another one in there at the minute. So right, back round into here and we'll get set up. We'll have a go at this. Literally, like I say, this is the first time trying to do this. Just try and get the phone set up. I struggled for a while this morning trying to actually find the stand, because I haven't done any YouTubing for such a long time. So basically what I saw was, you can either do it this way, where you are etching the outside, or you can do it where if you just put some tape across and cut SH out of it, or whatever you want to do, then you can etch that. But I've seen this done, and this looked pretty good. But I mean, he did have a proper tool to do this though, that guy. Or you could use a bigger battery, like a 12-volt battery or something like that, and that will etch in a bit deeper. But we're going to give this a go. So I'll just move some stuff out of the way. So right, we've got a couple of cotton buds out. I'm not sure how many it's going to take. So what I've seen you doing is you're not letting the metal touch the metal, because that will try and short out your battery. You're connecting it onto here, and it's just going through the salt water into there. So right, let's get this connected up. Connect this onto the blade like that, so I've got a good area of connection. And then the other one, carefully without shorting out the battery, to do with my water over here actually, because it's going to be in the wrong place. Right next to here. I'll dunk it in the water first to start off with. So got quite a bit of water on there. I'll put my clamp on, and then I'll start. Oh, it's actually bubbling. I don't know if you can see that or hear it, but it is bubbling. Now this is my work knife, my Mora knife. It's when I saw it on YouTube, it does go dark. Nothing's going dark at the minute, it's just bubbling. Right, dump it back in some salt water. I've also seen it done another way, where they put the whole knife in a jar of water. You can look that up on YouTube. I can see the cotton buds going a different colour. Look at that. I have heard somebody give measurements of how much salt to water to use, but as you can see, I've used a wine glass, and I probably poured in a good tablespoon of salt, and then I used hot water to hopefully dissolve the salt a lot more. But I can't see it etching into the blade. Now, a couple of ones that I watched were American ones and YouTube videos, and they were saying about this different type of salt, but they did say about it bubbling. So I'm hoping something's working. It may be because of the type of stainless steel it is, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to disturb the phone, but it is actually bubbling the salt water. Whether I need more power, I don't know. But so far it's not going black, and I think the letter S was just lifted. Oh no! Yeah, so with this electric tape, that didn't work. They used some other stuff. So small figures like that, it's not going to work. Well, it didn't work then. The electric tape that I was using, you can see there in the background, it didn't work. It just made it come loose. But it did with the S. Let's try it with a H. I'll probably need more voltage. Right, okay, let's go for more voltage. To me, that bit of steel doesn't look any different to that bit at the minute. I'll try and stick my S back on, but I don't think it's going to work now. It's all gone a bit wonky. Yeah, and I think I've got that upside down as well, that S, or the wrong way round. So, right, take that off there. Now, I'm trying to remember which way round you connect batteries up when you're doing multiple. Normally, you do it positive to negative when you're lining batteries up, say in a torch or something like that. But I'd have thought positive to negative, you're arcing the battery. So let's go negative to negative, and hopefully batteries don't explode. The only problem I can see with doing this is I'm going to have my connectors touching, and I don't want them touching. My clips, should I say. I don't want that to touch that, because that'll be, well, bad. I try manually holding it on. I'm try that. So I'll dip that into some salt water again. Put that onto here. And I'll touch it onto the batteries. I can hear it sizzling. I don't know whether you can. You can see the cotton buds going very discoloured, but there's nothing happening to this Mora steel. I was really hopeful to customise this blade by doing this, but it's not working, it's not having it. So I've seen acid etching, but I don't want to be using acids and things like that, so I just wanted to try, just a bit of salt water and a battery. I might have to try getting a bigger battery, more power. Well, I got so far as bubbling and a black cotton bud, but nothing else. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with this project. As you can see, the S moved, and you can see that this steel, stainless steel, is exactly the same as this, even though you probably did see it bubbling on camera. I don't know how to try a bigger battery because that H is pretty well stuck on, not unlike the S, and try it again, but maybe taping across here, so I just have a H on my blade instead of an S. So yeah, it's done absolutely nothing, and that's with two 9-volt batteries put together as well on the Mora companion stainless steel blade. It's done nothing. I was really hopeful I was going to do some wavy lines or something down here and have my initials this side, but oh dear. But they use salt water. I've used salt water. They use 9-volt batteries. I've done the same. It bubbled just like it did on other people's videos, but it may be because they've got better quality batteries. It may be something to do with the salt. It could be the steel, different type of steel, because they wasn't doing it on a Mora knife, they was doing it on a kitchen knife and something else. It might have been a cheaper steel. It could have been higher carbon, as this is stainless. There's probably lots of different things why this didn't work, but I just wanted to give it a go, and if it did work, you saw it, and if you didn't, you also saw it, and that you knew that if you wanted to customize your own knife as well, that doing exactly what I've just done, you'd be wasting your time, because it doesn't work on the stainless steel blade. So, and I think probably increasing the voltage as well isn't going to help. It's probably, you might do it on a carbon blade. I have got a carbon blade, but I'm not going to try it on it because we're going to just sell that off cheap because I don't use it when I'm selling my other brand new knives as well, if somebody wanted that when I'm at the next show. Which, bringing me on to, excuse me, that's the spinny chair I'm sat on squeaking. I'm going to be at Elverston Castle on the 22nd and 23rd of September for their Woodland Festival. I'll be there demonstrating different fire techniques, and I'll also have my crafts, hence the display box I've shown you at the start of this video. That'll have knives in it, firelighting tools, other bits and bobs that I've been making. So if you're around in the area, pop over, comfort day, and come and say hello. I'm sure there's lots of other good stuff on. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to demonstrating, as well as when it comes to closing time at the evening, to go around and catch up with all the other people and say hello and see what they're doing. Alright, well thanks for watching Simon Outdoors. I will see you again on another video. Hopefully it won't be as long as the gap has been from this one to the last one, which has been about a month or two, I think. Okay, so take care and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.